your number one source for exposure and promotion. You want to host your own podcast? SoldierByBlood.com. You want to know where the hottest artists are? SoldierByBlood.com. You want real support? SoldierByBlood.com. Go to SoldierByBlood.com for more info.
I'm on my shit, little bitch, I'm groovy. I got a bitch that call me daddy, and she keep me more than happy, living out my life like a movie. Stacking, big dog macking. I make chances, nigga, you capping. No entertainment, nigga, no acting. I hit the booth, bust a jug, we acting. You laughing, cause you a goofy. I get paid straight cash, all loosely. We independent, straight living, we Gucci. Gas pack rolled up like sushi.
Like that J.O.
I've been chasing the finer things while rolling around strapped up. 6 shot off in my jacket, hoping nobody act up. I'm chasing this money, nigga, don't need no advance. Put that wop in my hand and watch me grow like a plant. Some shit they won't understand, but that's cool. Dream team, white tee, bucket hat, no juice, but I might slide on some gold just for the pressure. A young nigga going in and I can't let up.
I was riding through the motherfucking loop. Got a call from my motherfucking boo. Came out ass fat, wearing blue. Damn, I'm feeling all this thunder, Pikachu. Say she want her stomach done, her ass too. But these hating fuck niggas watching moves. I'ma get that shit done, little boo. Cause I keep this 30 on me, so we cool. I was riding through properly, getting domo so sloppily. Need a freak who got wild for me, off the chain like a dog with me. If you brother, then fuck with me. You believe in me, trust with me. You got static, it's up for me. Ain't no talking, don't fuck with me. Niggas talking out they guns, but it's cool, They just talking, they ain't touching, so we cool, fucking fool. Posting stack on the internet, baby mama ain't feeling that. Baby daddy back in town, dummy fool. I was riding through the motherfucking loop, and I was riding, getting head from a freak, yeah I'm true. I'm getting down, no heads, yeah you know that be the team. No heads, baby girl she gonna suck the da-da-da. Baby freak, and she know that I like. She know I like. Yeah I love the guns, baby, please don't bite it. Please don't bite it. Why you riding fast, baby? Too excited. Yeah I like it. Hey man, yeah. All I'ma say is this: we done talking in motherfucking 2020. All you motherfuckers who didn't believe in this shit, who didn't believe in the dream team, who didn't believe in the North Head brand, fuck y'all niggas. And fuck y'all bitches too, motherfucker. And fuck your friend if they don't believe in it too. And motherfucker, fuck your mama. Yeah, I'm all for the black and proud, but if you ain't for the black and the proud, guess what? Fuck you too. You already know what it is. It's Danny motherfucking G and I stand on everything. I love Martin Luther King way of life, but guess what? I had a dream that I was Malcolm X. Fuck y'all, we taking over for the 2020. North Head shit, dream team shit. Remember that.
Oh, yeah, baby. Y'all know what time it is. It's another edition of Whose Mic Is This? All right, because I didn't tell you before. When I say whose mic is this, you don't have to say it when I just said it. Before we go out, I just need you to tell us whose mic this is. All right?
Who mic is mine?
Yeah, who mics is this today?
Today,
Yeah.
you have Ty with Exotic Happy Hour, W3W, and Ty Tasteful Eats. And plenty more other stuff. Like, the list goes on.
Say the list goes on. All right. So, we're going to hop right up into it, man, because on Whose Mic Is This, man, we try to get all up in your business, try to ask you questions that no other podcast interview asked you, but at the same time, we also got to start off with, where you from?
South Side, St. Louis.
South Side? Talk about the South Side.
South Side. Originally born and raised South Side. That's my stomping grounds. Like, I live in the county now, but you know, you always venture back to the South Side.
You can't. You know, I'm the same way. You know, I ran from the South Side because my baby mama moved over here and wreaked havoc. So I had to skedaddle, get the fuck up out of like hit North County for a little time. It was cool out there, but as you can see, you know what I'm saying?
You always gotta vert back to it, too.
All day. It ain't nothing like the South Side, man.
Like, it's everything right here. Like, you ain't gotta go too far for the grocery store, the liquor store, the clothing store. So it's like right there.
Right around the corner. Do you think we got the best fried rice? I was gonna say Chinaman.
Versus the other side.
Yeah, versus the north. We'll say north side.
Nah.
I think they killing us.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, even the east side might be killing us too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right there. You gotta go to the other side to get that.
Right. Okay. Talk about your parents.
My parents?
Yeah.
I think they both like are very much alike. I think I've taken their ways in so many different ways. Attitude, headstrong, like, you know, going for what I want. That's how they is, you know, and still to this day, like.
Are they still together?
Nah.
Well, I mean, I just had to ask.
Nah.
So,
I don't recall ever seeing them together.
okay.
So,
That's not nothing. I never seen my mother and father together either.
yeah, like, I don't recall ever seeing them together.
Okay. But they still was well, I don't know why I say still, but they was a positive influence in your life, though.
Yeah, they communicate well, you know, like, for as, you know, these days, baby mamas and baby daddies don't really communicate.
Yeah, that's weird as fuck.
But they communicated as far as when it came to
Taking
me,
care of you.
yeah, you know.
Okay. Let's give us that. And that is very, very important in parenting.
Yeah.
You know, having good communication, you know, it helps the child out tremendously.
Yeah.
All day. All right, so we talking about childhood. I don't think this is necessarily your childhood, but I think it was like, it was of course 2000. So we probably was teenage, maybe. I'm trying to remember that far away, goddamn.
Yeah.
I mean, but do you remember the Y2K era?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was the first, to me, that was like one of the first, just like they say, the world about to come to an end. Like, I straight really, like, I believed it, and I straight believed it, and when it didn't happen, I didn't believe nothing else these motherfuckers said after that.
I think that's how it was. I'm like, nah, I thought it was supposed to end. And then nothing happened. Like, man. Then I think they said that, when it was a few years later, 2010 or something. I know it was like a few years later it was supposed to happen again. I'm like, bullshit.
Yeah, like, man, I ain't finna.
Bullshit.
When you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the stuff I kept hearing, it was like, well, whatever was digital couldn't factor in that it was going, you know what I'm saying? It was the turn of the century.
Right.
Or whatever, probably not the century, but the turn of the 20th century. I'm like, that don't even make sense. How many other centuries that turned?
Yeah. they was pushing it, like.
Man, motherfuckers get water, all this shit after that. it just wasn't. I'm like, man, the end of the world is when you die.
Right.
So
I can agree with that.
That's what's gonna happen. All right, let's. With that being said, what pivotal things did you learn in your childhood?
I learned a lot of stuff. Let's see. I think like during my childhood, I was always a leader.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not necessarily, you know how you may figure like kids that be leaders, like be push people around or something. No, I just like, wanted to see me and my friends like doing a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
I was always the one like putting stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna hang out, we're gonna have this party and stuff, and it's like I still do the same thing I did back then. Like,
So like you were social
I
social
was-
butterfly.
I wouldn't necessarily say social.
Well, with the people that you
Yeah,
that you liked.
yeah.
Yeah, it's some people like I didn't think myself as social until I understood that you can be social and not mess with everybody.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't consider myself social, but I was still doing exactly what I'm doing now, and
Right.
we're social.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, when you put it like that, because like when there's people that I, deal with or whatever, fuck with, then, you see the blossom version
Yes,
versus is somebody that, if it's like a lot of people in the room, I don't know or whatever, I might be standoffish, I
dang.
gotta read people and see,
Observing.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm with it.
So I did that back as a kid, like, I guess then I want to say like take the initiative
Yes.
to, well, let's do this, let's have this, or just any little thing. It was, I'm making up flyers and lyrics for an invitation to parties and stuff like.
Right, you want to make things happen.
Yeah, so
Ain't
I think I still continue to do that.
That's a good trait. Who do you think? Did you think that just came to you naturally, or did you see anyone do it, or what you think?
I think my mama always had like, choir parties and stuff like at her house.
Yeah.
So she was always the one, so I think I more so get that from her.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
when I say choir parties was at our house like 5 to 7 days a week. Like, Jesus. It was every night. Like, it's serious when you get to that gambling. Like,
Right.
yeah. So I think I more so got that from her.
Okay.
And then like the standoffish part, I got that from my daddy. Like, if he don't know you, you won't hear a peep from him.
Right.
But
I think that's a natural thing for people that are observant. It's like, I think that's natural. Like when I first went to Miami, I had fun, but I didn't have fun like if I was here around people,
Right.
Like I get crunk, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just because I was there with my homeboy. If I was there by myself, I probably would have been more relaxed, to be honest with you. But I'm watching out for somebody I knew for like 30 years, so it was like more or less not peeping shit instead of kicking it, because he was kicking it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I think it's better to have that than not have it. So
I agree.
yeah, that's definitely a great trait. But I'm finna ask you again. I just need to know whose motherfucking mic is this?
It's Ty with Exotic Happy Hour.
All day. Hey, we about to go to a break real quick, and we'll be right back.
What's happening? This is a movie. Niggas keep on telling me to calm down. Looking for the meek, you in the wrong town. Used to wreck a set, but we got class now. Not a teacher's pet. I'm the People tried to fool me like we had more, but forgot to mention that we had war. Burning down my body down to the gore. See too many things that I can't ignore. Louis Wood.
Cause you ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass. Buck. Yeah, that's what I thought. Y'all just some soft chumps. When drama kick off, y'all run like fucking punks. Afraid when it hit your man when shit had hit the fan like running was in your plan. Y'all some bitch dude. Next time you better watch who the fuck you talking to. Won't kill or roast a crowd up on your favorite food. Ain't got the nerve to tell these motherfuckers what you gonna do when you see who. See, first of all, y'all talking that whole shit, dumb shit, punk shit. See all that bullshit, gon' fuck around and get your little bitty ass whipped. I don't know why motherfuckers talking all that jazz when they ain't gon' whoop no ass at all. I know this motherfucker in the mall, but I ain't got time to taste no food down the hall. Talking that shit, but ain't gon' do shit. Always around here running off with the lips. You talking to the right motherfucker when you come around here talking that shit. My girls gon' come through, pull out weeds and swollen lips. And my homies throw haymakers dead, I knock your ass out quick. Cause you ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no
Sweating
ass.
out these haters like I'm detoxing. They mad cause I'm rising. You on the ground level and you still dropping. Come to the city, who keep it poppin'? My city, my music, soldier by blood. Now who gon' stop us? Motherfucker, I am a beast. I'm not from the east, I'm out the Midwest. You on the test, you got no flex. Cannibalistic about mine, yeah, I'm Jeffrey Dahmer. Eat you up and spit you out, balloon grammar. My fam Raz told me long before Snoop Dogg, never trust these hoes and all we do is ball. Y'all stall when it comes to the money, man, your business all fucked up. You don't rep money clan. I was raised by a pimp and my life was a hoe, but mine hit the block and brought back dope. Whoa, all day I keep a hater mad, stacking my cash and putting my foot in a hater ass.
Cause you ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Shit, dog, I'll whoop your ass.
You ain't gon' whoop no ass. You ain't gon' whoop no ass.
Yeah. We are back on Whose Mic Is This, man? We are here with Tyra Cousins, and I'm gonna get back into the questions, man. All right. When did all of your businesses, like your very first business, when did it come to reality?
So, 2019, I had this magnificent idea that I wanted to help people or whatever, and me and the ladies used to always get together all the time. So I offered, I'm like, how about we, get together, help the community with, stuff that we can, cook for the homeless.
Okay.
We gathered donations for clothes and stuff for people that was in need, just to be a resource to the community. And then after talking about it with them, they agreed, and was with it. So
All right.
we put that together.
And what's that
for
called?
our nonprofit, W3W.
W3W. Okay.
And that's the nonprofit organization. I didn't really make it established and official until like 2020.
So a year later.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually had to dig in, get the paperwork together, and all that stuff.
Okay.
So all of the businesses came about 2020.
Okay.
So I think that's when I was like focused on doing COVID.
Right.
After
During the
I-
pandemic.
Right. After I caught COVID and was on my deathbed because I thought I was about to die.
Right.
I couldn't breathe. Like.
Wow.
Um.
I'm glad you made it. Goddamn it.
And what made me like, just force myself to get better. Like I'm literally thought I was on my deathbed. I'm telling my son, like how to get to my money and
Right.
to get in stuff or whatever so they can be able to get the money. And he's like, what is you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like I'm on my deathbed.
Right.
And he ignored me. He didn't want the information.
Wow.
So at that moment I knew that
Yeah.
I was gonna keep on fighting for whatever this is. Like I'm gonna be strong, force myself to like get the vitamins and stuff in me and to get better.
Right.
Because I thought I was gone. I
So
was
do
sick
you
for
think
like
that
3
was
months.
like, you was sick for 3 months?
Yes.
Damn.
Like could not breathe. If I was sitting right here, if I stood up, like I'd be like, like
Wow.
I thought
Did you have asthma? Do you have
No.
asthma?
I don't
You just
have
had the
asthma.
COVID.
Yes, like literally was on my deathbed, and I just thought it was the end of my time.
Well-
And I was willing to accept it. I'm like, here y'all go, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to prepare them, and
They wasn't hearing you.
he ignored me like, I don't want that information.
Wow.
And that's at that
He
moment.
didn't want to face what you was facing.
Right.
So man, that's wild. But that's the thing that, feeling that way. Like I never felt like I was on my deathbed, but I felt like I was ready to die. Like I knew I went into a situation knowing that it was a percentage that I was gonna die. You
And
know
it be
what I'm
that
saying?
moment when you it just accept it and be like, that
That's
was
some real shit.
Yeah.
It's-
that was a moment for me that I wouldn't wish on nobody.
right,
Like,
right. So have you caught the COVID after that?
I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't, and I didn't have the vaccine before then. I ended up getting the vaccine after my grandfather was sick. He had cancer, and he wanted everybody that was gonna be around him to get vaccinated, just so it won't be no potential like you're bringing the COVID to him.
Right.
So that's the only reason that I ended up getting vaccinated.
Okay.
And the rest in peace to him, he ended up passing away last year on his, like, a week before his birthday.
No.
So,
My condolences to you on that, man.
but that was like some real shit to where I didn't know what the hell was going on. And it took like literally 3 months, like I was down. Everybody was like dropping off like vitamins, emergency oranges, fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. Drop it at the door and stuff. It was like literally bad.
So could you walk to the door and get it, or you had to have somebody to go get it?
My oldest son was like basically doing everything. Both of my sons have asthma, so my youngest son, I really didn't want him to be in the mix of, my room was downstairs, so nobody had to be on the same floor as me. But so just imagine being sick all of that time and not being able to
do nothing.
face to face communicate with your kids like you would normally do. So
So basically you was sick for 3 months. That's like, 90 days. You know what I'm saying? That's a transformation within itself. And then
Right.
once you get back into, so how did you start feeling when you start getting better?
Once I end up getting better, I was taking like eating oranges and like they say the vitamin C is supposed to help you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm taking emergency. I'm taking vitamins, like popping vitamins. I was trying to get myself together.
Get
like
your immune system up.
I refused to let it take me. Like and I still got like the cough. Like how they say some symptoms didn't go away for some people. Like that shit, I had it so long, it like fucked with my memory too. Like it fucked me up.
Yeah.
So
you got, that's what I'm saying, 3 months, that's a long fucking time.
So now where they saying the time that people can catch it from you or whatever is 5 days. I'm like, that shit, I had that shit for I don't know how long. You'll have it and not even know you got it,
Right.
5 days. I'm like,
that's a long fucking time.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I think I had the COVID. I never got diagnosed with it, but I know I was sick, but it was like some flu. I couldn't go to work, I know that.
Right.
I didn't have an appetite. It smelled like I smelled bleach.
Your immune stuff was off. I couldn't smell. Like, what is that? Taste? Your taste buds was off. Like, I'm like, no. I thought I was a go. Like, you can't taste nothing, can't smell that shit.
Crazy bad. All right, let's So I know you got exotic happy hours. So I gotta ask this: when you was young, did you say you wanted to get into the alcoholic business?
No, but like I said, with everything that we had, like growing up and stuff, I was always the one trying to drink before 21, like, like
why?
I was the one like bringing the drinks, getting everybody drunk at every party. Like they'll be like, like how mixing drinks up and like mix all shit together. Be like, I'll give anybody $20 to drink because I was the one like, okay, I'll drink it. Like I was always the one to try to get people drunk or mixing drinks or something.
Right.
And it took for my cousin to say, you always was the one to try to get people drunk. And I looked, I'm like, yeah. So it fits me. It fits me.
Say I'm what they call themselves, mixologist.
Mixologist.
Yeah. You a mixologist?
Yep. I be mixing like, we got like 12 signature drinks.
Yeah. I know the first ones I drunk from you, I don't remember the name, but I know that shit was good as a motherfucker. It was an exotic name. I just can't. If you said
all of the names is exotic. What we got? High Girl Shit, Walk Me Down, Backbreaker. It was Damage.
I know if you said it, I remember. It was when
Wide
you first.
Open. The special drink for Doc Podcast, the Playground After Dark.
Mm-hmm.
Their drink is called Wide Open.
Wide Open. That's about right.
Right. So I try to make the drink. Everybody got their specific drink. The name got to be specific to go with what it is.
Okay.
Like for No Litter Podcast. On the flow. So, you can take on the flow. You on the flow or you on the flow performing. You know what I'm saying? So
all day. I like it. And we appreciate it. What's in I'm on the flow?
It's tequila and with a papaya flavor.
Good. I like my tequila. So yeah. That tequila will get you on the flow.
Yeah. So the name fits it. The name fit it.
Yes. All right. What did you do to prepare for this journey?
To prepare for this journey of the
We'll talk about the
businesses.
business. Yeah, the business aspect.
Well, considering that I just got started 2020, you know, like before then I wasn't thinking like, you know, the only thing that we had was the stuff that we was doing like for around the community for the nonprofit. But it took for me getting sick and getting better for me to actually think like, you know, like I got to have something to leave my kids, or you know, like I gotta get this stuff together, you know, like ain't nobody promised tomorrow, so I think that getting COVID and me just being down so long and I had it bad, I think that encouraged me, motivated me to take everything more serious.
Yes.
And to get the ball rolling on everything. Like, I didn't know how to start the nonprofit no kind of way. We was just winging it, you know.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to give you no information on nothing. So literally I was reading a booklet like for 2 weeks. Just reading different articles, different, you know, everything to get the nonprofit started because I didn't know where to start. Like,
right.
I didn't know what to do, what was supposed to be done. I looked it up, how to start a nonprofit, and I just got to reading different stuff, different articles and all that stuff, and I did it, you know, like, people be so mean girls these days that they don't want to share you know, no information. Like,
it's weird.
If you got the knowledge, because I don't care, I'm gonna get the knowledge. If I got it, I don't, if we doing the same thing, your shit ain't gonna taste like my shit, so I don't care.
Right. Yeah. I think that's the same way I feel. Like, if you, I would give you knowledge if you want it. Just don't waste my time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
they'll take the knowledge and then after they get it, be like, bitch, like they don't even know you.
Oh, hell yeah.
So,
that's why a lot of people, that's why I kind of understand why some people don't get the knowledge.
Right.
And then, especially if you get done like that, but at the same time, it's like this. Just don't waste my time when you giving the knowledge. I don't mind giving the knowledge. I ain't gonna hold it back from you.
Right.
And I don't expect you to acknowledge me after, because there's too many people that didn't. So I ain't gonna expect that, but don't waste my time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Just don't waste my time. Because you gotta me personally, I try to understand it from both sides. I used to say the same thing. Like, a lot of people don't want to tell you how they got where they got, or if you doing the same thing they doing or whatever. It's just weird. But at the same time, me dealing with other people, I could understand that because I'm just not that type of person.
Yeah, I mean, I understand, you know, like,
we can't understand it while you doing it to us.
Right. Like, I get it that you know, like, you want to flourish in what you do, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not out to compete with you. Like, I compete with myself, you know, like, my businesses, this is what's fun for me, you know, making different drinks, coming up with the names. Like, you know how I be thinking, like, what name can go with what? Every place that I, you know, do or whatever, most things that I'm involved in has their own drink with me. And the name goes with what it means, you know? So,
that's hard.
This is what I'm doing for me. I make drinking fun. I come up with different drink products, different drink items, the drink purse. I didn't come up with it, but, you know, I'm going to incorporate it in my business.
All day.
The drink purse, the drink pouches, they hang around your neck. Nobody was having them hang around your neck. You know, like, everybody got the pouches that you put the straw in, adult Capri Suns or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
But I went a step further. I got the things you can hang it around your neck, you know, put it to the side or whatever. I just
killing it.
And now we have the drink book bags. you know.
Uh-oh.
So trying to make
Drink
it fun.
book bags.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be the shit.
I'm coming back this summer.
All day. All right, I got one more question before we go into the break. So who do you mold yourself after with your business decisions?
I don't think it's a person that I mold myself after. I think it's my most of the values, my values, and what I want my business to represent.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like I have at least 5 or 6 people that I could call right now and be like, you know, I got this party, I need some help, I can't do it, and they're gonna come without no questions asked, like what time you need me, you know, like how long you need me there, you know, to where I can step away and I trust that they're gonna do as and represent it as if I was there.
Oh, okay.
Like I constantly say good customer service. When we're dealing with the people, we're professional, you know, like we talk about all of this stuff, you know, for it can represent what we want it to represent.
Yes.
So, of course, the business is in my name, but we all do and take a part. And before I do anything, I always converse with them to see what they think. You know, do you think this is a good idea? You know, are you willing to, you know, if I need y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I talk with them about all the business aspects, so it's not just me, you know.
Making the decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do that make it easier for you? Have you had to ever do it all by yourself, or can
I do some events by myself, like during the week. Mostly people work or whatever, so I don't even ask them, you know, to come out and help during the week, but I throw it out there and be like, you know, this is where I'm gonna be at, you know what I'm saying? So if they happen to come, then they'll step in without me even saying anything and jump right in, and they was just supposed to be coming out to visit, you know?
Right.
So,
I'm asking more on like the business part, period. Like if you do one business and it's just you, or you got a business where it's partners.
The mobile bartender business and the catering business is me. I converse with my team or whatever, but that's me. Like I make the decisions on it. You know, like that's just what it is. But the nonprofit organization, that's a collective of the whole group.
Gotcha. Okay.
Everybody name on the paperwork, so like that's ours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So do you think? Well, it ain't no thing. It's better to have a group of people that's pretty much on the same thing, got the same type of mind frame, but different. You know what I'm saying? To do business with. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel the same way about that, or do you think it's just, I don't know. I don't got too many. So I just say it like this: I don't got too many people that I came up with that I can do straight business with. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that I'm doing business with is kind of people that I done peeped, observed, and then presented an opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. Okay, so I could say, yeah, because besides just those with the catering and the bartender business, like I have other stuff going on, and like you say, like we in collab with something, you know what I'm saying? Like I just met you through Gina. Like I didn't know you like 5-10 years ago, you know what I'm saying?
True.
So you, Doc, all of y'all, like I just met y'all, and we, you know, hit it off, kick, like, you know what I'm saying, we family, you know what I'm saying?
All day.
And doing business, like, and everybody have their own input, you know, and it's valued through everything that we do, you know, so.
Collect. So when these motherfuckers be talking about we don't be collabing and supporting and fucking with each other in St. Louis, don't believe that shit.
Right. Because
you know what I'm saying?
Like the little stuff, you know, that we do or whatever here is, it connects to way more than just this building. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
All different avenues and stuff. Like, so it's
well connected.
Yeah, don't shut stuff down and just be involved with the people that you grew up with, because their intentions ain't always good, you know.
All day, man. We about to go to another break real quick. Hey, whose mic is this?
Ty. I'm over here drinking.
We on the float.
Louis Wood.
What's up, Witty World? Science and 93 Pineline. Floyd Board. St. Louis. You know what it is. I love my city. We got it going on. Plus we grind every day. Got them cartons. Even got the blue, block to block, corner to corner. You know how we do it. Grind every day. That's what it is. I call it home. Floyd Boy, I miss you, drop. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. 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 St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. From the city where the good die young. Where it's easy to catch a slug in the hood, play dumb. Where it's easy to catch a case anytime, any place. And the real can't relate to all the hate and the fake. How much money can I make? How much money do you make? Every hood, every block, then paid their dues. They made the news, then gave some family the blues. Don't get it confused. My city rates the best when it's due. You don't have a clue. Somebody might just give it to you. When all is due, the only thing that's promised to you is that just do and the money making habitat. What you want, know where it's at. If you got the door, I'll show you what a product is. Stories never told, cases still cold. Trials never close, cause the jury gets frozen and law about itself. Still no justice for us, it's like the Wild Wild West. Yeah, St. Louis, St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. Showtime, Theater, my city needs some action. They say that I can't make it, I might be show me. Savage stand up off our village. Billikens rap the shapers. No matter what you're doing, under the yards they make some haters. Get around, ass brother. If you got it, I'll come get it. And if you got a problem, you can come pay me a visit. From Lee Bay to Bell Fountain, downtown to West County. It's money all around us. Out of town is coming find us in the club. Hey, poppin' after 3 a.m. And if you ain't ready to turn it in and cross that bridge, for the party never ends. Till sunrise come again. Out of town is say your friends. And Seattle is all in. Jackers be like towies. Sometimes they can't ignore it. You're sleeping and should be working. It's like you're asking for it. Cause man, it get crazy. Weather make people shame. So I hustle daily. This how my city raised. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. Louis, my home. My home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. My home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my city. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my home. St. Louis, my city.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. I ain't never did that. Yeah. We are back on Whose Mic Is This with my girl Tyra. We in the motherfucking place to be. All right. Now I gave you some, we got into your childhood. We talked a little bit about the business. Now we got to get into some general questions that people put on the blog for me to ask you. All right. So one question was, do you believe it's harder for black women in business?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Just because off of my experiences, it's just, I think more so like getting the paperwork and stuff together, just like, having somebody to communicate with for us, the business wise or whatever. Like a lot of, like I said before, like, don't want to offer information or, what I'm saying, like if you, how to start this or, where to look or whatever like that. But even with that, it's just like, I don't think necessarily like they have a hard time, but we have to work harder.
Yeah.
Just from me doing like the mobile bartending stuff, like literally, I'm talking about like work harder.
Right.
Like I would be lifting tables and tents and coolers and all this stuff. Like
getting it in.
I had a car like, filled up from trunk to front, what I'm saying? Like driving with balloons, like smashing me and shit, But
right.
I do what I want, what I'm saying? Like how I want shit to go or whatever, I'm gonna make it happen. I ain't sitting around waiting or, like if it can be lifted, I'm gonna lift it.
Okay. Right. That's
make it happen. So it's just like I'm gonna work hard for mine. So it really ain't no problem for real. So.
Yeah, I think if depending on how much it's really worth to you, that's how much work you gonna do for it. Because if you listen to any person who started from the ground up, they had to do that shit by themselves.
Yeah.
Like they had to be the one like, hey, we need to go to California. Hey, we need to blah blah blah, and then and went and done it.
Yeah.
So that's definitely a tangible characteristic in making it.
Right.
Especially with your own shit.
And I'm gonna do what needs to be done. So
say that shit.
I don't care how much shit I got to live. Shit, I'm getting dollies and some more shit then. Shit, hey.
Hey, I sure when it got me one.
Shit, I got the wagon thing, baby. When I say doing these pop-up shops, the wagon is come in handy. Like you ain't got to make 50 million trips. You
Right.
can lift the snow cone machine, the cooler, the food, the drinks, all of that at one time.
All day. All right. So we got another question. We got a couple of questions. So what's your stance on polygamy?
Do what you like.
Look, with polygamy, like I thought about it. I'm like, okay.
You want to deal with two women? Attitudes.
Well, no, that's my thing. But at the same time, I just thought about it. You know what I'm saying?
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like, okay, if I was gonna do it, I think I'd be way more pickier with who it'll be with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why?
Because first of all, it gotta be some type of business type of situation. It can't just be about sex. It gotta be about a legacy, a household. Somebody, we're gonna have to be making some money. We're gonna have to be doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it all depends. Then you also gotta pick, because it's always gonna be somebody. Well, what if it's a dude and a girl? It's like, no, I would rather be two girls. But if it's business, I probably won't be having sex with y'all together type shit. But if it's business and it's about money, I might.
Look,
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever, you know.
I mean, it could work if that's what it really
whatever
is.
works. Like I don't have no like negative or positive. Like, you know, it ain't like, oh, well, I'm gonna do it or don't do it.
Right.
It
is what it is.
It's just whatever you like. If that what happens and that works, then hey.
Hey, that's what it do. All right, we got a couple of more questions. All right, if you were single, would you date outside your race, per se?
I've never dated outside my race, so I guess no.
Yeah. I'll give you a story for you. I know when I thought about dating outside my race, like I straight had a friend and we, you know what I'm saying? We was getting it in, but we wasn't together. You know what I'm saying? And I started bringing her around and introducing her to motherfuckers. Well, this one girl, she wanted to fight her. That's what I kind of figured out. I didn't know I guess she liked me. I kind of figured that out with that. Cause I'm like, man, she was trying to fight. I'm like, cause I didn't understand why she was trying to fight her. Like, she was straight. Like, it wasn't good. Then I knew, I'm like, okay, these motherfuckers, all right. So, all right. So you said that's a negative. Do you watch sports?
Some teams.
Like what? Which sport you like?
Warriors, NBA.
So NBA. What's your favorite pastime? You ain't got no pastime?
Watch TV.
She working all the time. She don't have no pastime.
Cause I be working.
That's your pastime.
Yeah, well, yeah. Doing paperwork. Shit,
No, that ain't no damn pastime. What
Like,
you doing
but
for your birthday? What you doing? Your birthday coming up, right?
going out of town. But that ain't too often. Shit, that I go out of town.
Well, that's a
you know.
pastime.
Okay.
You gonna have some fun, right?
Oh yeah, I'm leaving everything back here, and
You gonna act a fool.
yeah.
All day. All right, man. Look, we're about to go to another quick break. Then we're gonna talk a little bit more, man. We're gonna go into some games after this. All right, man. Whose mic is this?
Ty.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Ain't not a woman too. No, I don't care what you do. Getting ready, I have a hard time on what to choose. Ain't not a woman too. Hey, I'm the AC. What's the choice? When the lady gets paid.
You say you don't?
I like it.
when you gonna bring them beats, man?
They say I have passion. I show them class and they like, what's the passion? I show them that the stats in the back is a fact.
We can start everybody be looking for some beats, though. Everybody. Come on.
She only knows it's real if the feeling is right. She keeps close to reflect the feeling is right. On the outside, it looks like she's ready to hide. She's ready to ride the tail.
That's what you suggested, right?
When I was reading about it, it said if you paint your ceilings the same color, it makes it seem bigger.
Does it blend in?
You ever?
Say that again. On the going toward the bathroom. Oh, on that side, all of it black. All of it black.
I think the other man was thinking about getting like the wallpaper stuff, so we would just paint it in wherever we get the it's supposed to be accent wall somewhere. And then with a drawing, supposed to be the drawing on one of the walls.
So we gonna make it all black, and then we gonna get some. Yeah, I can, cause the theme of what we doing is out of limits. So I think that is a great. When they first walk in, we can do some shit with that.
Right. Just even if they did paint down here or whatever, like to just go.
Yeah, just to pop it off. It's not gonna be hard to pop that off.
Especially with the colors, because it's supposed to be neon green
And
and
26.
stuff.
We about to come in. Yeah, we gotta figure that out too. Oh yeah, we are back on Whose Mic Is This, man? Hey, I'm having a good time with Tyra, man. Hey, you do a lot of shit, man, and we want to commend you for that. That's I fucks with people who be on that Benjamin Franklin type shit. Hey, he was the first person I read like his biography. I'm like, how the fuck you do all this shit? Like I had to look at it.
I be asking myself like, they like what? And then I just add on homeschooling my son, so he got that too. And they like how? Shit.
Just do it. It's in you.
When you gotta make it work, you gotta make it work.
Yeah, all day. Some people just, I can't speak on some people, but when you can do it, you do what you good at, and that's definitely a great thing to have, because I love it. People ask me the same shit, but I don't think I do enough. You know what I'm saying?
Look, if I have some downtime, be like, what else can I do? What is it to do? Sure.
Man, continue to do what we doing, because it's popping.
Yeah, and it's about to take off from here.
Man. Okay, so with saying that, what can we do to gain more support and teamwork here in our local area?
What can we do to gain support?
Gain more, because I think it is support here. I think it is teamwork. It's just, it's different mind frames, just like anywhere else in the world. Like some people have their own type of thoughts and way they want to do stuff, so they gravitate with who they do it. If they messy, they gravitate toward messy shit. If they, if they about business, they gravitate toward people who about business.
For me to gain, I could go off of what I do to gain support. Like when I first started, most I'll say at least 90% of people that were supporting my businesses were people that I just met. Like literally 90% of this Facebook page that I have now is from people that I have met since 2020, since I had my businesses. Like,
all day. Yeah, I heard that.
it's me, I think, like, being genuine gain more support than other people that's not. Um, me being helpful, me being like, a lot of these people that I just met, like, they confide in me.
Mm-hmm.
So I gained their trust. I was that person who I was when I began to now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm I'm still the same person. I ain't gonna switch up. If you move funny, then I might
you move accordingly.
go back. Like, not hang out with you no more for real. But it ain't never no hard love. Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think just from me being the person that I am, like, I've gained support, just from being out there, pushing your brand, and being that positive. Like, good customer service go a long way.
It do.
Like, I tell, like, just from doing the pop-up shops and stuff, like, customer come to your table, you sit down in your phone, like, I'm gonna walk off, I ain't finna buy nothing from you.
Right.
You stand up and you address them, good morning, how may I help you, like, put your shit, like, as if you was working for somebody else, you know, like, this is your brand, so
represent it. Yes. All right, so I know listening to you, and I can tell about how you talk and being around you, and when you do a lot of things well, is one thing that all these people have in common, and it's the passion.
Yeah.
Because passion take you, you know what I'm saying? Having a passion will take you long. It'll take you some places.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's mostly people that you connect and network with that you don't even know that, gonna be there front and center supporting you and, wanting the best for you.
Right.
Versus the motherfucker you grew up on the block with,
Right.
Like, it's sad to say, but
I mean, reality is reality to me, and the thing is, the quicker you learn it, the better off you are.
Right.
That's one thing I've learned. All right, so we got into your mind. I think we know who the boss is. We know how she get down. Let's get into some relaxed type stuff. All right. So I'm finna ask you about your all-time verses, but I got some categories for you. All right. So just think about it in verses. It's somebody against somebody or it against it. The first one is celebrity gang member.
Celebrity gang member?
Yeah. Who
gang
you want to see
member?
versus? Yeah, celebrity. We got them, and they like we ain't got them.
Damn. Okay. Celebrity gang member. Damn.
Who would you want to see versus? You can see them versus in rap. You can see them versus in whatever you want them to be. But I don't know if I know any gang comedy.
I don't know, like, that's why when you say gang member, I'm like, huh?
Yeah, Snoop Dogg. You got Snoop Dogg.
Okay, but the people that I'm thinking of, like you said, Snoop Dogg or Lil Wayne or something, like, they can't go against it. I wouldn't put them against each other, though.
Why not?
Because I think they different, like.
Okay. So you wouldn't gang. So is 50 Cent a gang member? I think he just a gangster.
He just a thug.
he hang with motherfucking gang
right.
members. All right, let me see. So Snoop Dogg, you don't think so? Snoop Dogg wouldn't go against. Like, he can go against Ice Cube, but is he? I thought Ice Cube was a folk. He turned out. I don't know what the fuck he is. He's just a Muslim.
Let's see. Okay. What about? I still don't consider him like. I would say like. And then I'm thinking of like Crips and Bloods and shit, like Snoop Dogg against the game.
I can see Crips and that's a Blood in the Crip. Who you think will win?
In rapping, I think, damn, that's hard.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard. Damn. I say Snoop Dogg.
I think Snoop would win just off. First of all, he can really rap too. It ain't no doubt. He can freestyle, so motherfuckers can't say that. I don't put him up there with like lyricists because I think his style more. He can get on some shit though. I ain't gonna lie. But going against Game got more. I think he might be a little more full on his shit, or just the way he come with it. I don't know, but
see, that's why I say it's like
it's hard.
they still like two different, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. True.
So
that.
it's.
I'm trying to think.
But I pick Snoop Dogg. Shit, I grew up on him. That's my nigga.
Yeah. What about Mac 10? You think he can flow?
Yeah. Now I'll put him against Snoop Dogg. I take Snoop Dogg.
I'm with that. All right. So still on the verses, which two drinks? Like if you had to get somebody fucked up and it was two drinks that couldn't be the same, which two would you give them?
Ooh. To get them fucked up. Bamboo. Lil Wayne drink.
Bamboo.
Is a rum.
Okay.
And Patron. The Anejo.
Okay. Yeah.
Cause either one of them motherfuckers, you gonna be drunk. Like, I'm the mobile bartender, mixologist. Like, I know you will be fucked up. I seen motherfuckers at the end of the night.
Like
They be fucked up.
Like go. All right. We finna get ghetto on this one. East Side Club versus St. Louis Club.
Is we talking like right now or back in the day?
We gonna say let's talk about back in the day.
Back in the day, let's say Casino in St. Louis Nights.
Yeah. To refresh my memory, St. Louis Nights.
It was in Baton.
Off Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was the Spotlight over there too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now the Spotlight, it was Spotlight
right
then
next
St.
door.
Louis Nights.
Right next door. Like they changed their name so many times. It was the Spotlight, the Boss, I think, one time, the Lush or some shit. Yeah.
Okay.
But whenever they had $2 Tuesday, that was the real $2 Tuesday.
Yeah,
everything in that motherfucker was $2.
Tuesday.
$2 to get in, food, $2, drink, $2,
$2
and
drinks.
pictures, $2. Shit.
I never drunk another $2 drink ever. I drunk it one time.
Man.
Boy. That shit fucked me. I fell out at the Spotlight.
All I said was images and
whatever
shit.
it was. Like, damn, what the fuck y'all put in this shit?
Man, that was the for real $2 drink shit.
It was like double real. Nah, man. All right. I fuck with that. All right, so now, you hit the Casino, you hit St. Louis Nights, so I gotta go here with songs versus each other. Which two crunk songs?
Lil Jon and Eastside Boys.
Against who?
Oh, shit. No, wasn't Scrappy out with them?
Yeah, he kind of came out with them, but I don't know if he was exactly with them though. I think he came out. I have to look that up. I ain't gonna sit here and lie, but it seemed like you right. They came out like that.
Yeah, like
because everybody was kind of connected during that time. But
Well, shit, I know he got some songs by himself. Him,
Yeah, he do.
Lil Jon, Eastside Boys versus Lil Scrap.
yeah, I think you know what though. I'm gonna bring this up to you because I had to think about it during like the crunk era. We be forgetting, but we don't forget when they songs come on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But 3-6 Mafia
Yeah.
was like,
And they're my guys right there. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like they had some, they was
I can still
crunking
listen
it
to
out.
that music right now though, and still be
Yeah.
crunk with that shit.
Yeah, like they shit was straight. I'm like 3-6 Mafia. I gotta give it to them. Like when they did their verses with Bone. Like, I didn't think that it was good verses as far as music-wise because they didn't match on music. It wasn't even, I wouldn't put them in the verses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But for the culture, though, you know what I'm saying? I get it because like, I had the Bone time, but I had the 3-6 Mafia time. I didn't even trip off their beef because they did have a beef. I remember that. They had a beef back then.
Like when music be like, you can have like all rappers and they stuff not, be like, you can't put them together because they like, it's like a different type of vibe, you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't nothing, it wasn't, it just wasn't, to me, the verses wasn't a good verses, but as far as the beef shit, it made it, because that was funny how they, Bizzy Ball was tripping. Bizzy Ball.
He be on Instagram tripping shit, like for real. His ass be tripping.
Yeah, he one of them. He need the medicine or something. Man.
He be tripping.
So you ever see him, you might have to whoop his, like if he came here, I would think I might have to whoop his ass.
Cause he be tripping.
Yeah. like don't bring this
I be
dude
watching
around.
they reality show like, bruh be straight tripping, like for real. I'm looking like this nigga crazy.
Too much, man. All right, man. We about to go to another break and come in and play the last game of the motherfucking section called Situations. Hey, whose mic is this?
You know, it's Exotic Happy Hour.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. St. Louis Knights in the casino.
I wanted to say Screws, but then I wouldn't be able to choose. Like, Screws and Casino. The Casino was like two different vibes. Like, But after I left Screws, we went to Casino. But they still like two different vibes to me. Like,
I don't know, but I know I had fun in both of them. I think Casino was more VIP type, like the whole club was almost VIP. Unless you was just, because it was like when you walked in the dance floor, then you had like all the booths, and it just.
That was like the hood ratchet shit. Then Spruce was like, it's like a little hood, but it's like, a little, I guess since they had the older side versus,
it
like
was a more sophisticated.
Young people over here and older people over here, whatever.
Yeah, but it was still, it was definitely a different vibe. We didn't get as crunk and screws.
Right.
Or for, as in the casino. But I done got crunk in that bitch, though.
I wasn't never really a monastery. Like, I never went to the monastery for real. I probably went 2 or 3 times. But my people, they stay like every weekend. I'm like,
I was up in that bitch. I was more monastery than I hit casino after a while. But the casino was, it was a different, so with Screws, you know how they had the grown up and the, you know what I'm saying? It was like that too over there.
At the monastery.
Yeah, but it was, they had like strippers, like dude strippers there. And they, they was on just some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
I really wasn't. Shit.
But it was seconds.
They ain't think I was using my real ID. I'm like, what?
Like, this ain't your ID. Like, yes it is, motherfucker.
You remember the Rio?
I do. I just don't. That was in St. Louis or
On the east side?
I remember it, but I think I only went once. That was like on the, it was like by the, was it like close to Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I went there once.
Yeah.
I remember that motherfucker. All right. We back on Whose Mic Is This? Shout out to Miss Law for that. I'ma do it, man. All right, we about to get into the game. Ty, you ready?
Let's go.
It's called situations. So what we gonna do is we're gonna give you 3 situations. One of them you can't have any more. Second, you can have one more time. Third, you can have forever. And I'm gonna give you your options. Drink your favorite alcoholic drink with your friends. That's 1. Serve a drink for profit. That's 2. Get your nails done.
Get my nails done is, you can take that away forever.
So, you can't have any more, get your nails done. Okay.
Yeah. Not a thing. Not for me.
See, I should have said lashes, damn.
Right. Now, we've been talking and you say lashes, but nails, you can go ahead and take that away forever. And what was the dang. Because we be needing our time when we be drinking and stuff, like, you know.
Yeah.
I be needing my time with my own girls, you know. You gotta have a drink, even if it's one, you know. Gotta have our time.
Yeah. I know.
Dang, so if I said a drink for profit forever to make money to take my friends out to drink.
Nope, it don't work like that.
God damn it.
You know what you can do? I'll give you one hint. That one profit gotta be a lot of money.
And I'm gonna pay y'all to go get your own drink. How about that?
Right.
Look, yeah, let's do that. Friends, what was the second? What was number 2?
You can't have. Well, you did that one. You can have forever, and then you can have one more time.
Yeah. Friends, we're gonna have one more drink, and then I'm gonna serve drinks forever, and then I'm gonna give y'all your own money to go get your own damn drink. How about that?
It sounds like a plan. All right, man. I had a good time talking to you, man. I know the supporters had a great time listening. Won't you let them know where they can find you at?
You can find me, let's see where I will be. A lot of different places. You want to order drinks? You want to order catering services? You know, hit me up on Facebook, Ty Tasteful Eats, Exotic Happy Hour on Facebook and Instagram. You got, you know, somebody in need. It could be, the need could be you need to know, find information on housing or people that's paying utilities, or you need food or something, you know. Hit us up, W3W on Facebook. If you can help these people out, hit us up, W3W on Facebook. We do everything out of pocket, so the help is always needed. And then you can find me the first Wednesday of every month here at Soulja Boy by Blood at the podcast, Let Up Podcast. First Wednesday at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m.
Up 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Y'all got music, y'all want to perform, comedians, poets, singers, rappers, all of that. Hit me up. first Wednesday every month. It's $5 to get in. And this night, let me tell y'all, this night, the first Wednesday of every month, the drinks from Exotic Happy Hour only be $6. Like real drinks. It ain't no fucking shortcuts. Like I ain't just gonna give you no little bitty baby drink and all that shit. No. Whatever I have in stock, the drinks is $6. Whether it's Douce, Patron, Bamboo, whatever. The drinks is $6.
Come get it.
Yes, come on. Come kick it with us. Come have you a drink before you go wherever you gonna go.
Man, and we already have a pre-show here ready to rock.
Yes.
Man, might have strippers. It all depends.
It's called No Let Up, so it's you never know, you know?
Never know. All day, man. We appreciate you coming through, Ty. Hey,
yes.
We're gonna have to do this again, man. And next time we're gonna be talking about some more shit, cause we ain't gonna ask the same questions all the time.
Let's go. Normally I have my people here to talk for me, cause I don't be on the mic. Like
right.
Shit, I'm making the money, the behind the scenes, making sure the paperwork good and all that shit. Like I'll be on the mic
all day. Hey, so next time we see you, you better tune in.
Right,
hey.
I better think of some questions to ask. Shit.
All day, every day. Hey, we about to get up out of here. Much love, man. We'll see you on the next edition of Whose Mic Is This?
All the big booty girls, small booty girls, extra big booty girls, all the kind of big booty girls, get your ass on the dance floor.
You can take some pictures.
Twerk your booty to the beat. Twerk your booty to the beat. Twerk your booty to the beat. Let all the girls know you're the best in the streets. Twerk your booty to the beat. Twerk your booty to the beat. Twerk your booty to the beat. Let all the girls know you're the best in the streets. Twerk your booty to the beat. Twerk your booty to the beat. Twerk your booty to the beat. Let all the girls know you're the best in the streets. Wowzers. Twerk it cause you're a bad bitch. Twerking for the ones that never snitch. Twerking for that old jealous bitch. Twerking for the ones that never like you for shit. Twerk it on Facebook. Twerk it on OnlyFans. Twerk it on Snapchat. Twerk it on Instagram. And when you twerk it on TikTok, make sure that you're twerking it to this jam. Twerk it cause your kids grown, graduated and no longer living up in your home. So when your girls come, you can go along and go to the club and twerk it to the song. Twerk it cause you're on your own shit. Yeah. Twerk it cause you that bitch. Yeah. Twerk it because you a savage. Twerk it for the ones that say you never have shit. Twerk your booty to the beat. Twerk your booty to the beat. Twerk your booty to the beat. Let all the girls know you're the best in the streets. Twerk your booty to the beat. Twerk your booty to the beat. Twerk your booty to the beat. Let all the girls know you're the best in the streets. Twerk your booty with your best friend. Twerk your booty with your next of kin. Twerk your booty with your work friends. Twerk your booty if you're looking for a new man. Twerk it on a handstand. Twerk it if you got a new man. Every time you twerk it, I'm like, damn, girl, roll me. You can twerk it on the ocean. And twerking in slow motion. It'll be a lot of blunt rolling. It'll be a lot of big drinking. On that yacht, we'll both be coasting. Twerk it on your birthday. Twerk it because you survived another day. Twerk it because it's your payday. Twerk it from the boys looking Debbie over the Thursday. Twerk your booty to the beat. Twerk your booty to the beat. Twerk your booty to the beat. Let all the girls know you're the best in the streets. Twerk your booty to the beat. Twerk your booty to the beat. Twerk your booty to the beat. Let all the girls know you're the best in the streets. Titty twerk, titty twerk. Titty twerk, titty twerk.
descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Buzzo was friendly cause he can't function without paper, cause promises on reparations, and they ain't even paid us. The holidays was paid, and we stopped eating pork. And all that sinning they been doing, I'm thinking that life too short. The most high hero pop a script and he'll come say this day. She prayed over a piece of pork through Dennis, cause ain't no way. I'm in the studio 12, yeah, we high different skin. Good gas from Miss Cigar, cause I'm plugged in. By Mexican, I shot from the court when I'm a script, and I'm trying to re-up. My God, verse your God, your God get beat up. Look what happened to Egypt.
Hey, they said my God, verse your God, my God.
Yeah, they got get beat up. This verse is gonna be so hard with them, man.
They for the first word.
318 at JC Supper Club. It's gonna be a hard I'm cool with the owner. He been wanting to fuck with me.
The owner.
Well, I ain't gonna say he running. I don't know if he owned it or owned it. But he been trying to, but it was some people in there that I knew that I thought I could get in with them, so I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go over their head, but shit, they don't fuck with me for real, bro.
Hey, just like I was talking about shit, like, motherfuckers be having the inside and then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me, after this song, we can go up there. But what you just asked? Alright, let me this last song. But I do want to get I want to get that interest done. Yeah, and then.
I'm gonna have to come on this side and see what's over here, I guess.
Yeah.
I never utilized like this.
Let me look in there first to see that before I say that. Like them little light bulbs, or yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like would it fit right there? That's damn what you saying it is, but it's a light.
So it's in a circle, but it's a circle, but instead of being made of
He said bright as a motherfucker. That's a lot of light bulbs, bro. I'm trying to see those. That probably throw it off a little bit.
We can do different bulbs too.
So we can do a lighter bulb.
But we can do different colors, like whatever the bulb is, because you can have some green, some pink. You can have some green, some pink, some clear, some the regular bulbs.
Yeah, just all different.
Colors.
Yeah, as long as it, cause and that'll dull it.
I got that at the crib though. That's dope.
I guess you gotta take a picture, because I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't see all y'all.